it a bit frustrating in the end you haven't come away with all 3 points?
Yeah, glass half full. Our glass half full for sure. Dominant display, really good, excellent without the ball. Thought was very, very, very good with the ball. Created numerous chances. Disappointed not to win the game, obviously. Frustrated is probably the right word as well. Glass half full because notoriously it's been a tough venue for us to come as a Millwall team and get positive results over the years. But it's just another game where I thought was better than the opponent. If you look back to Luton last week, where we deserved at least a point, if not 3, then you go beat Sheffield Wednesday, should have won at Hull, should have beat Watford. You know, so glass half full because of the positives to take out the game. Disappointed we've not took 3 points for sure.
It's like each week performances are getting better and better as well. I mean, I imagine George Honeyman must be reading that he hasn't managed to put that chance away.
Yeah, so George is gutted. He's not scored. I thought he was excellent, by the way. Excellent. But disappointed he hasn't scored. Romain's disappointed he hasn't scored. Duncan's disappointed he hasn't scored again. McCauley's disappointed he hasn't got off the mark. Femi's disappointed he hasn't scored at the end. Centre halves are disappointed they haven't scored in the melees in the 6-yard box. So basically what I'm saying is the lads are disappointed that they've not gone away and romped it, to be honest. But the positive is we're making the chances. It's my job to make sure they understand how well we're playing, you know, with and without the ball. And the biggest thing would be, I don't think there's a Millwall fan that'll leave that away in today who were brilliant to support us, will walk away and going, I really enjoyed watching my team today. And we did, and we look like a proper Millwall team, and we've got flair with the ball, and we're creating chances. We've just got to make sure we turn that into positive results, into wins.
And of course as well, I mean, you're brilliant off the ball. I mean, I don't think Lucas has had a single save to make.
No, I think look, second half, I think the header at the back post, I think Jaff gets off the line, whether that's going, I'll have to see again whether it's going in the line, over the line or not, whether it's going wide. But other than that, I thought the discipline in our shape, decision making to press, the aggression to press, I thought we limited to QPR to a very, very small amount of clear-cut chances.
Yeah, how impressed were you with Langstaff's performance? Obviously, didn't get a goal today, got an assist and looked pretty lively.
Yeah, Ed, I thought his movement was excellent. I thought he led the line really, really well. Look, we're playing a front four that's not the biggest, not the most aggressive, but it's really good movement, really good with the ball. And you know, we worked leading into the game on George and Macca and Dunk and Romain. Their movements have to cause problems for QPR. And I thought McCauley was excellent. I thought it was his best game, certainly in a Millwall shirt. And you know, see enough today to know that goals will come from him.
How pleased were you with Ivanovic when he came on?
Yeah, he's trained 2 days. Trained 2 days in not particularly tough sessions. You know, he's had time to learn what we want from him. He's here for the long term. We just felt 15 minutes to go. You know, he might go on, something might fall for him on his debut. But it's really, really good to see him out on the pitch. Really pleased the fans went with him and want to get behind him as a young man, forging his way in English football. He's aggressive. He puts himself around. Seen enough already to know that he can be a handful and he can be a goal threat as well. So, you know, look forward to working with him. And as always, I say to people, be patient. He's 19 years old.
And what about Romain? He seems to be getting better and better with each game as well.
Yeah, Romain come back from international duty last week and by his own admission was disappointed with his performance against Luton. Felt really low of energy. Whereas this week, especially later in the week, he's looked really sharp again. And I thought today his use of the ball was good. But he's very, very good without the ball as well. His discipline and game understanding is very, very good. And then with the ball, he's just a threat. You know, his ability to find a pass, ability to carry the ball, and you know, he's learning all the time. He's listening all the time about getting into more threatening, goal-scoring positions.
I've got to ask about Callum Scanlon. He put on Instagram that he's going to be out for 4 months. What injury has he got, and is he going to be returning to Liverpool? He's
got a stress fracture in his back, which is a recurring injury from previous, which is unfortunate. Obviously, it's very disappointing to lose him because it was something completely different to what we've got in the squad as a very attack-minded fullback. So he's gone back to Liverpool to be treated in the short term and mid-term. He's going to be re-scanned at 6 weeks. And then we'll have a better idea how long he's going to be, you know, whether he's going to be back soon after that or whether it's going to be an extended period. Anything past that is not a discussion at the moment.
Neil, got to ask about George Saville, 200th appearance for him today. He sort of marked it in typical George Saville way, didn't you, with a yellow card and a busted nose?
Yes, I thought George I thought it was excellent today as always. But what George Savile's a different player in my tenure now than it was the first time round. George Savile, when he first came to the club, was a forward running, goal scoring 8 that broke into the box. Now with age and lack of maybe athleticism at times, and I say speed actually, less speed now than he had. He's adapted his game to be more of a deep line ball playing midfield player. What hasn't changed for Sav is he's impeccable around the training ground. His personality and character is infectious, and the biggest thing of all, he's a winner, absolute winner, and that's why the fans love him. You know, because he's a winner, and you know he's a good leader in his own way in what he does, and look forward to working George in the future.